welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another ICP internet computer update. The next 48 to 72 hours on the ICP internet computer price set could actually prove to be very critical. We could see a rise of something like 170% all the way to something like $23, obviously not in the 48 hours, but after that crucial point that I'm talking about. So we want to take a look at the price set one more time and try and see where exactly we are seated. But before I do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for ICP internet computer updates will now be able to find this video much more easily, right? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on ICP in a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price set. And what you see here on a daily time frame, you just need to understand that we have got a very bullish structure here, which is a work of accumulation pattern. The good thing is you are not going to be bored with all the accumulation stages that happen here, because sometimes it can actually take very long, right? So we are on the very last stage of the work of accumulation pattern. But for somebody who doesn't know what that is, this is something like this here. This is the first schematic that we have with the work of accumulation pattern. And then if you want to visualize it much closer, you can just copy the image here, come back and paste it on our price set here, adjust it so that we can see exactly where we are sitting right with the ICP price set. And you can see that we are pretty close here. So we are working the last stage here, which is the sign of strength, and after that a huge pop in price is expected. So we already have that at the back of our minds. What we want to see is how high can we actually go here. So the first suspect that I'm going to show you here is something like $16, right? That's on its own will be actually something like a 90% off of our support levels here. So we are looking pretty good for that. I think this is an easy price target for ICP considering where the rest of the market is. You can take an example of Coin, which has already done that. You can also see here Stellar Domains getting back to this rally prior to this capitulation here. You can also see Bitcoin Cash getting back to those price levels. You can also see here Ethereum getting back to those price levels. These are the levels that we experienced right around February or March 2022 thereabouts. So you can see that the rest of the market is just getting back to that level there, right? You can also see here Polygon Matic, same structure basically. I mean, not same structure, but getting back to those levels, and all of them are kind of finding it difficult to get through those levels there. You can also see even Render kind of stopped right at those levels. You can even see Solana getting back to those levels. So I mean, here for ICP, we are due for that move here. It's not a difficult one in my own opinion, because it's just a rise of something like 90%, but getting back to where the rest of the market has been. But getting down to the shorter time frame, where I was saying that we have something like 48 to 72 hours left here, you can see that there is a tradable pattern that is just forming here, which looks like a pennant in my own opinion. Let's quickly take a look at this here, and you can see that here, for us to have a decision here of break, I mean, on either side, to the downside or to the upside, basically we have something like the 2nd of January 2024 here, and the technical price target for this here would actually be measured like this. The length of the pole is your price target, right? So anyway, along that line where we can break, you can see that we are coming up with a price target of something like $23 here for ICP. But what we want to do obviously is we want to see if there is any key level to the left of that price target right there, right? So let's see here, and you can see here that of course we have got a key level. Not only that, if we go ahead and try to employ our favorite retracement tool from the very top here of that rally prior to the capitulation here, you can see that that is also the same level that is pointing to the first favorite retracement level. Let me go ahead and delete this line here so that this thing can be as clear as possible. That is the very first favorite retracement level off of this rally prior to this capitulation that we see here. So $23 is a price target that we are looking at in the immediate short term. We basically have two of them. One primary target is $16, and then from there we are looking at something like $16 there above, right? But I also wanted to show you that if you take a look at the market cap of ICP, it has already done something like that here. You can see our primary target here, which is the rally prior to this capitulation here, has already been hit on the market cap. This would be the equivalence of something like $16, and then the $23 that we are looking is the top right here. I mean, the market cap and the price are a little bit different in some ways because of the circulating supply that keeps being added there. But already you can see that technically speaking, we should be there with the price, but the market cap is kind of indicating that that move is also coming on the price set. So basically here we are looking pretty good, right? Now can this thing crumble and head to the downside here? I really don't think so, because I think we are really sitting on a major support level, obviously, because this is the wake of accumulation, top of the range. And then at the same time, I mean, just looking at it from a fib retracement perspective, we are seeing that from off of the lows here, we are being supported way high up here with the fib retracement levels. But usually when we have got a move like this one that just happens like that, the one that we had like 2 weeks ago, you usually come down like massively and you hit like the 0.618. So seeing the price being supported high up here around something like $8.40, this is really showing strength. Obviously, we are in a sign of strength moment, so we need all that strength. Let me go back to that fib retracement 2 one more time and show you where maybe we would be headed if the thing goes to the downside, right? I don't expect the 0.618 to be hit, but I think maybe the 0.5 here, which will be something like $7.34, that will probably be the last line in the sand here. Once we get down there, the support here that we have enjoyed could actually turn to be resistance, but I really don't expect that is going to be the case. My position is we are going to be continuing to the upside, and if you hear me saying in the next video that, you know what, I told you this was going to happen, feel free to tell me that, you know what, you were wrong. Because honestly, I also hate it when, you know, these guys, they just say, you know, this can happen or this will happen, and then at the end of the day, I mean, they're all right. So I don't like it too much when it's done. I also don't want to do it, but my position is that we are going to continue to the upside. If we go to the downside, I was definitely wrong, right? Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll be able to see you on the next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.